Hi Vapors, this is Summer Dawn from the ECF, also known as SD to some of you, and today I just have a short little review for you all. It's going to be more of a comparison video. As some of you may have heard, recently John Boy USMC, the creator of the Lavatank, optimized his sizes for the different Lavatanks as well as the shapes. As you may remember from my last review, I mentioned that come sale time, generally John will offer a choice for the O-ring fitting for the tank between a loose and tight fit. That is no longer an option because now, as I said, the sizes have been optimized. And so I noticed that my current collection, I have an example of each shape, both Pawn and Ming, in the old style and new style. So for those of you who are curious, I'm going to go ahead and share that with you. Okay, so first of all, this is the original style Ming. This color is called Cherry Cheesecake, and as you can see, it's got a very thin Ming vase-like shape. Here on the inside, you can kind of see how the mouthpiece graduates slowly inside. It's more of a steady decline into the actual airway. And this is my new style of Ming that I just received yesterday. It's a much beefier shape. It is thicker around the bottom, much more sturdy, as if they needed to be any more sturdy. The neck of the vase is much thicker, and as you can see here, the mouthpiece on the Ming is actually now flat. So just for a little side-by-side comparison. These are the airways side by side, the new tank versus the original style. As you can see, the mouthpiece is flat on the new one. On the old style, as I said previously, it kind of goes gradually into the mouthpiece. Let's see if you can see that. There you go. And then the new style. And then just the shapes side by side. As you can see, the old style, the neck of the vase, as I previously mentioned, is much thinner, along with the base of the Ming, smaller in general. Okay, so moving on to the Pawns. This, as you may remember from my original video, is my Bubblegum Pearl Pawn. It was my first Lavatank. It's got about the same shape and curvature as a Pawn drip tip. Fans out here at the top. Bring that into focus for you. Thinner here, and then curves out here at the bottom. This is, let's see, my purple and black tank. This is in the newer, beefier style. Again, you may notice that it's much wider, much more sturdy, and then here is your side-by-side comparison of the two. New shape, old shape. So you can get an idea of how much sturdier the new shapes really are. Last but not least, something that occasionally I find that new people to the Lava Core thread are curious about is the difference between the frosted and clear tubing. Now you might have noticed that both of my Mings have frosted tubing versus my Pawns that have clear tubing. So here is the old style of each. As you can see, the Pawn has clear tubing and the Ming is frosted tube. The new style of each, forgive me for having juice and a cartomizer in this one. I've been using it pretty heavily since I got it. Again, Pawn has the clear tubing, Ming has the frosted tubing. When I got my Bubblegum Pearl, I wasn't really aware of the differences between the two tanks, the frosted and clear, so I went ahead and got the clear one, obviously, on my first one. I definitely do prefer the frosted. So I just want to give other people an idea of what the differences between the two are so you can make a choice for yourself. I mean, some people definitely do prefer the clear tubing, and I think it does look really good with certain juices, and you can also see the coloring better in the clear one versus the frosted. It's more defined. Alright, that's about all I've got for you guys for now. Just for those of you who are curious in the differences in shapes between the old style when John was still offering a choice between the loose and tight fit and the new style that has been optimized to fit the certain size of O-ring, and they work perfectly as you would expect from a Lavatank. So I'm just going to show you guys a close-up now of the two different styles so you can see them close up side by side. Thanks for watching and vape happy.
Walking along 'cause the night is dead. Cross my mind when I cross the bridge.